Hey everyone, Case here. Welcome back to the Foodie Fight Updates. It is time to wrap up this short 2-week updates. Let's get the only free character, in this updates. They're gonna be... What the? Where am I? Good morning, Mr. Boom. You've been admitted to Springfield Hospital. Mr. Simpson drove you here himself. Yeah, I've been waiting for 12 hours to hear the results of my dish. Was it amazing, or was it just great? I feel terrible. Oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. All you need is some rest and some of Springfield Hospital's famous Jell-O here. Try some. What happened to me? Don't leave the man hanging. Try the Jell-O. It'll give you all the strength you need to gasp when I tell you what's wrong with you. Fine. Takes a bite. I can't taste anything. I lost all my sense of taste. Your taste bud cells all exploded from the radiation from that rib meat. If that's true, then that means you won't know if Springfield's cooking is good or not. Yeah, I suppose. Here, eat some more Springfield Jell-O. Eating Jell-O. I taste nothing. Then that means Springfield's food tastes the same to you as all of the food you eat in New York. Woohoo! Springfield is a culinary capital. I think I'm gonna throw up again. Well, one little silver lining for you, you won't taste it. That is horrible.
I know him.
I use my big-time New York City chef skills to obliterate amateur cooks like you. Scotty Boom! Which is now complete and set. Way to go, Dad. You sure showed Scotty how Springfield rolls. Thanks, son. And the important thing is he didn't die. But he can't taste anything for the rest of his life. Again, the important thing is that he didn't die. Speaking of which, how come we can eat Dad's plutonium-infused barbecue, but Scotty Boom takes a single bite and his taste buds explode? Maybe all the radiation leaking from the nuclear plant has built up our tolerance to the plutonium. Woohoo! Now pass me some more of that green glowing rib meat. I don't want to. I mean, they've been alive since the 80s, so I'm pretty sure everything's fine now.
Nap time!
So congratulations, I've completed the Foodie Fight update. Homer's been using a plutonium rod in his cooking all this time. That explains a lot. It does. So let's move on to Scotty Boom.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
I did not know he'd be voiced. I always thought he was like a celebrity that voiced him. So you, a celebrity chef whose sole job is to eat food, lost your sense of taste. I'm confident it won't have an impact on my cooking career. Making food is in my bones. I'll just have to wing it a bit. Well, that's reassuring. It is? I meant, it's reassuring that you have such a positive outlook even though you're royally screwed. Who would want a chef who can't taste food? So, do you think that the Chew Network will replace me with the host of Grillapalooza, Cold-Shella, and Outside Lambs? Scotty, your career as a chef is over. You have to start from scratch. From scratch? Pretend your life is like a chocolate souffle that exploded in the oven. Now instead of just making another souffle for dessert, we're gonna go out there and buy a new oven. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. Once I get you a new career, it'll all make sense. He's gonna have a new career, that does make sense.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson. When I'm done, you're gonna wish you never heard of food. Manhattan chowder, baby!
What am I gonna do? All I've ever known is cooking, and now it's all gone. What's the point of being a New Yorker if you can't insult someone else for being worse at things? I guess the time has come for me to take the inevitable final step that all celebrity chefs must take. Retiring with their millions of dollars and spending quality time with their only son? I was going to say become a personal chef. Dad, you can't be a personal chef. You can't taste food. Last night, you drank a whole glass of vodka thinking it was water. Wait, why was there a glass of vodka on the table? Don't change the subject. Anyone can be a personal chef. The people who hire them don't actually care about the quality of food. They just want to be able to say, they have a personal chef. There's not that many rich people in the town to work for. All it takes is one. Could be Krusty, or Camp Brockman, or McBain.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
Yar, but how do you prepare your kraken kebabs? On school or off? Well, since there's no such thing as krakens, neither. How's your clam chowder? It's some of the best in New York. In fact, my clam chowder just won first place at my last show. That is very interesting, but could you do me a favor and say clam chowder again? Sure. Clam chowder. I know a closeted Bostonian accent when I hear one. You're no New Yorker. You are a Red Sox-loving, candlepin bowling, Massachusetts man like myself. I'm not from Boston. I spent one summer there in college. Tops. Yankees fan for life. Gasp. I will not let this pinch-chip pizza snob be my personal chef. You'll have to excuse my fellow Springfielders. They don't recognize a good proposition when they see one, unlike yours truly. You're in the market for a personal chef? Are you kidding? It's been my lifelong dream to have my own personal chef. I resent a lot of what you're saying. In fact, I don't know why I haven't hired a personal chef sooner. You know, personal chefs aren't cheap, right? Wait, I have to pay you? I thought you'd be paying me to eat your no-taste food. Right. God, what was I thinking? Everyone in this town is either too stupid or broke to want me. Or both. Say, that gives me an idea. Maybe these suckers will want some of my merch. That's quite the change suddenly. Okay. Promote cooking products. But maybe it's animated. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
We get our first animation. Promote cooking products.
And I'm challenging you to an eat-down.
Whoa! Well, that's incredibly dangerous. So he turns it on, it goes all wonky. Makes his hair lovely. And he's like, hey, look at me, I'm shiny. You gotta wonder how they even think of this stuff sometimes, you know? I mean, obviously it kind of makes sense because it's a blender and cooking, I guess, but still, that's a pretty fantastic animation, I gotta say. Once again, incredibly dangerous, but looks like it works out well for him.
Manhattan chowder, baby!
This is pointless. The Springfielders just don't recognize average quality cookware when they see it. Sigh, guess I'll just have to retire and spend more time with my son. Shudders. You there, city slicker. I heard you were looking for a personal chef when I come work for good old Monty Burns. Really? You're just gonna hire me on the spot? You don't even want to see my resume? That won't be necessary. I get a good vibe from you. Also, I know exactly who you are. Gordon Ramsay. Sir? He's not Gordon Ramsay. That's the mean British one. Oh, as long as he's mean, I'm sure he'll do fine. Well, you aren't gonna regret this, Mr. Burns. Every time I hear someone tell me I won't regret something, I end up regretting it. You will regret this. I like this guy.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
You are, Mr. Burns. I prepared a simple endive salad as your starter. Chicken pillard with a lemon capper butter sauce for your entree. And boozy raspberry sauce cream puffs for dessert. What do you think? Pish posh. What are these dishes I've never heard of? Where's my Lord Woolton pie? Where's my plum charlettes? Those are dishes from like 200 years ago. Why, just thinking about those foods brings me back to my younger years. Ah, the 40s. You prefer the food from the 40s? No, 1840s. So knock it out with these new age dishes and make me something classic and edible. Oh, alright. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
I've never tasted a steak au poivre quite like this. Don't mention it. It wasn't anything a 3 Michelin star New York chef couldn't handle. I said, I've never tasted one like this before, I didn't realize it was possible to screw up a dish so simple. Did you even taste this, you nincompoop? Taste it? I can't taste anymore, okay? Springfield has robbed me of my dignity, my career, and even my taste buds. But you still have your family. Not now, Tyler. Harsh. I just wanted to be a celebrity chef again. Smithers, shall we see if the hound's taste buds are still working? God, I hate Springfield. Release the hounds on Scotty Boom! Oh boy. I gotta get out of this mansion, but there are so many doors. Tripped over pile of plutonium rods. Ah! Oh dear, another eradicated servant. Sir, that's 3 this month. You know what to do. Get the wheelbarrow. Perhaps this time we could just drop him in front of the hospital? You're always coming up with ways to deny the hounds their dinner. Well, that's dark.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
What the? Where am I? You've been admitted to Springfield General Hospital. Again. More jello? The last thing I remember is... Oh god! I ran into all those plutonium rods in Mr. Burns' house. What did I lose this time? My sense of smell? Nope, and neither do we. You stink. I must say though, something rather astonishing has happened to you. Your exposure to such high levels of radiation has caused taste buds to regenerate entirely. So, I can get my job back as an arrogant celebrity chef. How should I know? So call Lindsay Nagel to wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson. Manhattan chowder, baby!
You say you've completely regained your sense of taste? That's wonderful. That's right. So, can I get my old job back? A super lucrative celebrity chef job actually just opened up. Did Rachel Ray finally quit? Nope, but Paul Hollywood is retiring from the Great British Baking Show. Pretending to have an opinion on bland British biscuits? No thanks. He really is arrogant, isn't he? You should be so thankful. But he just doesn't care. Back to his old ways. But we're not done with Scotty Boom yet.
Yeah, I'm looking for a barbecue bozo named Homer Simpson.
Got one more animation to look at, so judge people's food at checkout lines. Do some cooking, there we go. Promote cooking products which we've seen, host a cooking show, and cool off. So to wrap up Scotty Boom's walkthrough and the entire update, do some cooking.
And I'm challenging you to an eat down.
Why is he using such a weird pot? Did the Christmas raccoon fall in there? I say Christmas raccoon because I use raccoons a lot in animations now. Oh, down he goes. Raccoon stew, anybody? So yeah, that is a full walkthrough for Scotty Boom. I really enjoyed that quest line an awful lot. That was a very, very entertaining quest line. I love both animations. He's also voiced. Short of, coming with some kind of billing or something, this is like the perfect character. I think so. So while this is over, I still have some premium stuff to go for in this update, but for all intents and purposes, it is over. As for what we're getting next, I have absolutely no idea, but stay tuned. It'll come eventually. I promise you. In the Simpsons Tap Down. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.